welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. By doing untilit.works, it allows me the opportunity to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. So, untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress. Like me, trying to do the post radio show promo stuff, which I failed because I got caught up on social media. But by having these break sessions, it allows me to snap out of it so I can do these like quick live streams where I get to talk about something I found interesting on the internet. And so it gives me a chance to reset. Like I mentioned, I'll pop up on here around 15 minutes after the hour, remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow to play video with audio. And that's why the notice there saying may need to play to start the stream. All right, also, next to that is the open closed caption button. And so I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browser to turn my speech into text. And so the words I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in the space if you click that button. Then there's 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I'll fix them at some point. Then there's a countdown timer. Countdown when the next break session happens. When the next work session starts and the break session stops. And then if you'd like to join the chat room to ask questions, you can do that with that button there. Cool. All right. So yeah, no, I need to. One of the things I want to do is now that this collaboration I did is like over now and everything has been shipped out, I need to like clear out stuff and move things around because I have some more equipment for some next stuff I want to work on. So that's one of my things. So a lot of these boxes I'm going to move and flatten or whatever. And so that I have room for these other things coming. And so, yeah. And then I'm going to print some prototype stuff. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening. But I need the time to set aside to work on these things. You know what I mean? So, because I'm the type of person, I'll make time, I'll never find time. So, now, like I mentioned, that work will be happening during the work sessions. And so let me walk you through what you can do on the site with that. So here in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player there that you can listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on. Here towards the center is the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll send it to the done section. So if you click that header done, it will list all the things you got completed. If you click that Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it will list out all the things that you got completed with like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a nice visual way of showing, all right, I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. You know what I'm saying? Over on the right-hand side, we have a countdown timer. Count on when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing in particular that you want to work on, and you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think by the end of those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So got those there. Now, if you're already into web development and you may be looking for like a quick project that you can like pick up and complete, and then maybe you'll get the creative juices going, you know what I'm saying, where you can maybe extend that project or create something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. And so the ones I have there I think are pretty cool. Like, for example, one is you follow the tutorial, you end up with this application with an input box and a call button. You put in your real world phone into the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Now, I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You link that to the application you create following that tutorial, and from your real world phone, call that virtual number and be able to answer in that web application, have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log into an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. So pretty cool stuff, I think. Those are there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. Is a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come together and get you that feedback or the solution on the thing that you're working on. So if you're going to click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on when they logged in with, to check out their profile. And then if you like what you see, you can request to join the room by clicking here. I also add the ability to filter the different Hakos by keywords. So here in the filter list, you can select what you want and narrow it down by that. All right. If you click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We have the title here at the top. You can leave with the leave button over in the right corner, upper right hand corner. You open the menu for some more options. You can, in the left hand side, there's a text chat here to the right. We'll come back to that. On the left is a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So what happens, they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether they'd like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because, again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help or feedback on the thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen and show others exactly what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get the help or feedback on the thing that you're working on, because they can literally see what you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat here to the right. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Now, I also have the opposite available, where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, maybe you're on another tab looking up something, you'll still be able to follow along with what's happening, because any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And then, again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And that is it. Cool. Let me get y'all back to work, because, again, I got sidetracked because I got down a rabbit hole on Instagram while I was trying to post the post radio show promo stuff. So I'm going to get back to that, because, again, I want to get that out the way so that I can go ahead, start clearing up some stuff. Well, what I might do is I have some prints. So I'm going to work on some models so I can get those printed. And while those are printing, go ahead and start clearing out some stuff for the new stuff I want to work on. So that's what I'm probably going to work on. So post radio show promo, work on some prototypes so I can get those started printing, and then start cleaning up. And so, yeah, a lot of stuff in here. All right, so thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. Goes by the name of Nujabes. The track is featuring a dope MC by the name of Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after hour. We'll talk about something I found interesting on the internet. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I wish you much productivity. Y'all be easy, and peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay.